Good morning. Welcome to Reiki Wednesday. I'm Jamie Lee of Animal Bonds. Thank you for joining me this morning. As always, if you have any questions, please type them down in the comments. I've been having trouble seeing that people are on for some reason, but I will rewatch this, and if I see your comments or if I miss it right now, I will answer it next week. And if you want to type the comment or give me a like or something so I know you're there, I appreciate it. I was wondering this week if you have ever felt disconnected from your greatness. Have you ever wondered how you can find peace when there's so much fear in our world? Have you ever just thought about the scarcity and thought, how would you find abundance? Where do you look when you need to find power to continue your purpose on this planet? Well, one place you can turn is to the animals. You know, I've spent most of my life exploring the hearts of animals, and I am a better person for it. As long as I can remember, they have shared their love, their joy, and their energy with me, and they've taught me lessons. They have reminded me who I really am. Humans and animals, all animals, share a special relationship. You know, you can look at the therapy dogs who assist people who are handicapped so they can continue to live an independent life. Or the specially trained dogs that the law enforcement or search and rescue bring in to find people or to help fight crime. The amazing job, smell out bombs. These dogs do amazing things. Or the horses. Horses are amazing healers, and they've been used to help disabled people find peace and joy for so long. And people who suffer from post-traumatic stress, the animals help heal them. So we've had this amazing relationship with animals since the beginning of time. And I can tell you one thing, if you open your heart and your life to an animal, your spirits become intertwined, and you become a better person because of it. You know, they're, skilled in the art of communication, of energy communication. And we don't always have that skill, so they teach us that. And they teach us how to flow in the energetic vibration that's all around us on this planet. We sometimes block that. So the animals sort of act as spiritual guides and mirrors. So if we're caught up in something, worried or just not present in the moment, we may have an animal come into our life, a dog, for example, that's extremely excitable or overactive, and they're teaching us to be present and to be patient. Or we may have a very fearful animal come into our life to teach us kindness and gentleness. The animals always come to bring us a lesson because they're masters at living in this flow of energy. So we have a lot to learn from them. Even in their moment of death, they can teach us in a very sad moment how to be fully present. You know, the first time you open your heart to an animal, your life is going to be changed forever and for the better. You're going to be a better person. You will look for joy in everyday little things. You will want to explore new territory. You'll be open to possibilities. You'll forgive. You'll learn forgiveness, the power of forgiveness. You'll learn to be grateful. Gratitude for even the smallest things, the smallest moments in your life. You'll learn to live in the moment. You'll learn who you are, who you really are, and why you came to this planet. All you have to do is open your heart and listen to the energy and the love and the joy that these animals are sharing. But another thing I've learned is that the animal wisdom it just whispers. It doesn't shout. So it's important that we get quiet and that we listen to the energy and the wisdom of the animals. And there's a quote that I want to share with you. It was Walt Whitman, And he wrote this, and it says, I think I could turn and live with the animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Not one kneels to another, nor his kind that lived thousands of years ago. No one is responsible or industrious over the whole earth. So what is he saying? He's saying animals live in the moment. They're mindful. They live in joy and compassion and gratitude and in the now. And when we put that into effect and use them as our teachers, we too can live in joy and compassion and love. Good morning, Rosemary. Thank you for joining me. We've been talking about the spiritual wisdom of animals and the lessons that they can learn, or we can learn from our animals. When we are caught up in the fear that surrounds us, the uncertainty that surrounds us, we can still thrive in this environment that seems so unfamiliar and so terrifying sometimes. Because the animals are our spiritual partners. We did not come here to dominate them. We did not come here to abuse them. We came here as their partners and they came as ours. And we have lessons to teach each other. So today, as you go about your business, if you have animals in your life, I invite you to open up your heart and ask them to come in. And then listen to the whisper of their wisdom. See what they're trying to tell you. They always reflect back the lessons we need to learn. Last night, one of mine hurt his neck. And so we had kind of a rough night. I was up doctoring him and we didn't sleep too good. But he's doing better this morning. And the lesson I learned was compassion and to care and to put another soul, to see the soul suffering and to be there and offer comfort. And sometimes it's those lessons, they are the most powerful that we don't even think about. These are powerful, powerful lessons that the animals come to teach us. They teach us how to connect back to our true self. That's the amazing thing. We have lost sight of that many times in this world. There's distractions. There's so much going on. There's ambition. There's this. We've been taught some crazy, crazy things when we come into this planet. And we forget who we really are. Well, the animals will show us how to go back to that and how to live a life on purpose. The real reason we came to this planet, we came with a job to do, and the animals will remind us what that is. So today, open your hearts, listen to the wisdom, the spiritual wisdom of the animals, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. As always, you can feel free to leave a comment or questions. Feel free to share the video. And I appreciate you being here live if you're watching live. And if not, I appreciate you watching the recording. Thank you so much for everything. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and namaste. Good morning, Sarah.